Yo, what's up? This is Ordaned1. I'm back with episode 3 of the Q and A show. I'm sorry about the hold up, but I've been trying to find different ways to improve the show rather than it just being me showing my voice and you just looking at some pictures. I would love to have start doing the show with me with you guys being actually able to see me and I talk to you, but right now I need to raise some money for a camera, so until then I'm gonna have to find ways to improve the show. Today I have found some ways to do some improvements to the show, and hopefully so far you're liking what you're seeing. Alright, I'm gonna start answering the questions today. I have a question from, I hope I said this right, Balperthebalp, whatever. And his video game questions was, what is your favorite racing title? In my opinion, it's Mario Kart, but what is yours? Alright, I haven't really played too much of the racing games, but what has really caught my eye is Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo is pretty awesome. I like the graphics and I like the gameplay. It's pretty awesome. And that's probably the only racing game I do play whenever I do have the chance. Alright, his second question was, do you think they should stop making first-person shooters based in World War II and start making them more modern or in the future? I do agree they need to stop making first-person shooters for World War II because, you know, when it first started out, yeah, it was pretty cool how they took fragments of history and turned into gameplay, and as you played the game, you kind of got history, but after a certain period of time, it kind of gets old. I mean, you've played one and you've played them all. I mean, how many World War II games do they need to come out? They got a Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, 4. Although I'm not going to talk about Call of Duty too much because Call of Duty kicks tail. Like, really cool. But, you know, these games, they just need a new topic. We're tired of fighting the same people over and over and over and over again. You need to be creative and come up with some new ideas. Alright, his next question was, what is your favorite Resident Evil game and why? Alright, my favorite Resident Evil game is Code Veronica, because that's the first Resident Evil game I played. I love the characters like Claire. I think Claire is awesome. And her brother Chris Redfield, and I like the story. And, well, I've played some other Resident Evil games, and quite recently I haven't been too impressed with what's been going on with the franchise. You know, they had the, what was that called? What was that called? Resident Evil Code Files or whatever, where you get to play with other characters. It's like a role-playing or RPG Resident Evil. I didn't really like that. I thought the ingenuity in that game was pretty crappy. And even though I thought Resident Evil 4 was pretty good, it wasn't the most best Resident Evil game ever. I think it's pretty overrated. And hopefully Resident Evil 5, which is going to be for the new game consoles, from what I've seen, it looks pretty awesome, so have to check that out. Alright, his last question is, what is your favorite fighting game and why? My favorite fighting game is Street Fighter. Street Fighter was the first video game I had ever played since I was like alive. I remember, I literally, no lie, I have pictures where I was in my diapers with a Sega Genesis control pad in my hand playing Street Fighter. That was the first game I ever laid eyes on, and it's been staying. Street Fighter's been a part of my I've been a fan of Street Fighter all my life, so yeah, Street Fighter. Although I love these new games like Tekken and Virtua Fighter, but in Mortal Kombat, but nothing beats the original. To me, if there was no Street Fighter, there would be no fighting genre games. Street Fighter created the genre of fighting. Alright. My next question is from MLBGAMER 3, and he asked me, is Activision planning on making a Guitar Hero 4? Well, as of right now, Activision is waiting on the results of the third, which is coming out near Christmas. So I would suspect because these Guitar Hero games, I haven't played them, but from what I've been reading and what I've heard, they're pretty good with the sales. So I would suspect that they'll most definitely be a Guitar Hero 4. Alright, and that's the questions for today. I'm sorry for the hold up. I just didn't want to continue doing the show the same way I've been doing it. I feel that I can improve the movies and game Q and A show from what it has been. This has been Ordaned1 with the answers. I'll be back doing episode 4. I'll be making episode 4 tomorrow, and the day after I'll be doing 5 and 6 and 7, and then on the 10th episode, after the 10th episode, I'm gonna pause, sort of a season finale or something. I'm gonna pause, and then later on I'll continue, but for right now I'm aiming towards 10. So this has been Ordaned1 signing out.